Hi, good morning. Well, hey crew, I missed you. Welcome to morning flow practice. We're just about to get started. So you don't really need anything if you want to block or if you have sensitive knees, you can grab a blanket. I am coming to you live from the Temple of the Muse in Paonia, Colorado. I'm doing an artist residency for the month of May, and we just finished this amazing week-long immersion studying magic and building up the energy in our lower cauldron and Tai Chi, um, Qigong. So, yeah, let's get to it. Um, Happy Monday, Moon Day. May we always honor the cycles of the moon, honor our bodies and our practice today, modify when you need, or go a little deeper by creating a breath of fire. So we'll start seated, easy cross-legged pose, and allow your palms to turn up towards the sky in a receptive mudra. Close your eyes and begin to breathe. And notice as you breathe, how does your breath feel this morning? So it may feel expansive and big and open. It may feel a little shallow, or if you're dealing with any allergies or congestion, just start to notice how your breath is feeling. As the awareness comes to the breath, it's going to deepen naturally, and then we can start to expand a little bit more. Feel the breath channeling in through the nose, clearing and expanding into that third eye, going down to the belly, the lower cauldron, and it expands at the belly, it expands at the solar plex, and it expands at the heart. And then as we exhale, the top of the lungs release first, the middle second, and the bottom squeezes in as we exhale. So do a couple of those 3-part breaths. Inhale through the nose, sending the breath down into the belly, filling from the bottom to the top. And then as we empty from the top to the bottom. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Take 3 more just to really become present in this moment, in this place of your practice. Next, inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Bring them to the sky. Bring the right hand down to the earth. Lean to the right. Stretch and open. Left arm waves and comes behind you. Look to the left. And then reach through that arm. We'll do this 3 times. Exhale, bring it behind you. Look over the shoulder, stretch, and reach. Last time. So we really wrap that arm behind us, opening the shoulder, and then reach to the right. Inhale up, all the way to the left, reach. Exhale, wrap, and reach, and wrap. One more time, follow your breath. Feel the side body stretch and open, and wrap it behind you. Reach long, maybe left forearm comes to the earth. Inhale back to center. Arms extend. We rotate the palms to the sky and possibly to point to the back. So this big external rotation, and then switch to internal rotation, turning the palms back to the sky, but totally internally rotating. We'll do this 3 times. Open, breathe and expand from your heart. Exhale, rotate. Open. And rotate. Last time, the movement's coming from the shoulders, from the heart. Turn the palms towards the sky. Inhale all the way up. Interlace your fingers. Flip your palms to the sky. Turn your navel towards your right knee. Keep extending through the arms. Breathe to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale back to center. Keep extending, palms to the sky. Twist to the left. Navel points towards that left knee as we breathe. Inhale, get taller. Exhale to twist. Inhale back to center. Open into cactus, elbows expand. And take your hands to your knees. Round into that back. Inhale to open. So seated cat and cow. Exhale, round, chin comes to the chest. Elbows can go wide. We round it out. Inhale to open. Follow your breath. Opening and closing. Feel this expansion, heart and chest to the sky. Back of the heart opens and expands. 2 more. And last one. Open, expand, and round. If it's comfortable for your spine, pull your knees into your chest, and we're going to rock and roll along the back. If that's too much for you, come to your back and just rock side to side. This is so good to clear the erectors, the long muscles along your spine. Take 2 more. Last one. Lovely. Bring it all the way forward. Take it into hands and knees. Tabletop posture. We're going to open the chest and we're going to round the back. Keep going. Cat and cow. Cat and cow. Opening the spine, expanding and contracting. Big deep breaths. Just creating a little more light. Beautiful. Hopefully that helps. Cat and cow for the win. Open and round. Take 3 more. Feel the spine. Let the breath be your guide. Last round. Open, expand your back. And lower the belly. Hold the belly towards the ground. Elongate through the crown. Elongate through the tail. Let your eyes stretch up. Look up past your eyebrows. Take your left ear to your left shoulder. And your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Round the spine. Tuck your toes. Extend back into down dog. And bring in some petals to your feet. So just moving those feet, the heels, the backs of your legs, and tapping into your breath in this position. Let the breath be the deepest part of the practice. Let the awareness be through the whole body. Next breath, walk your feet forward, dangle into forward fold. Feet are about hips distance or wider. Keep a slight bend to your knees. Feel your spine. Feel the space between each vertebra. Big exhales to find release. Releasing tension from the body. Releasing anything that's no longer serving us. Next breath, bend your knees, roll up slowly. Take the arms overhead, step the feet together, take your hands into prayer and sit into chair pose. So in chair, you want to tuck your tail, try not to extend through your bum, squeeze your legs in together, press the hands together at the heart. Breathe, feel this strong stance. Feel a little fire building in your navel. If you like breath of fire, you can create it in and out through the nose. Stand up tall, reach the arms high, sweep them down and interlace hands behind your back. Open the chest, open the chin, heart to the sky. Exhale, begin to forward fold, keeping those hands interlaced behind your back. Lift the arms up off the back. Breathe. Release your head. Release your hands. Hands will root. You can step or hop back to plank. Pause and plank. Arms are straight and strong. We stack the bones of the arms. If you need knees down, do that, but keep an engagement through the core. 3 more breaths. Lengthen your neck. Long, deep breaths. Squeezing the navel to the spine as you exhale. And now bring the knees down. Keep those hips stacked over the knees. Walk your arms forward. Tail is lifted. Chest and chin come to the ground. Anahata. Breathe. Release the chin. Release the heart. Slither forward into Sphinx. So those elbows are right under the shoulders. We lengthen up through the arms. Feet walk wide as your mat. Press through your toenails. Press through your pelvis. So there's a deep grounding down through that lower cauldron. We root down, energizing from the earth. Take a couple belly breaths, breathing into the sex organs. Breathing into the grounding. And as you're ready, take your arms wide. Try to keep your chest lifted. Lift your legs as well, keeping the legs straight. Lengthen out. So this is a back bend. We lift. We use the muscles along the spine. We use the glutes to lift the legs. And we breathe for 3. Exhale through the mouth. 2. And 1. Take your hands under your shoulders. Take your toes down. Inhale for your back bend. If that's cobra or up dog, look up. Take your gaze to the left. Exhale. Take your gaze to the right. Take your gaze to center. Open one more time. Tuck the toes. Use an exhale to arrive in down dog. 3 deep breaths. Try to get your heels down. Audible exhale if that feels good. Squeeze the abdomen as you exhale. Last big breath here. Gaze forward, take a walk or a hop. Top of the mat, we bow. Inhale, rise up with flat back this time, lifting to lengthen. Right hand wraps around the left wrist, and we lean to the right, so the right arm is pulling that left side to elongate and open. Inhale up. Left fingers wrap around the right wrist. As we lean to the left, we open and we expand. Deep breathing. Feel the kidneys, feel the skin, feel everything opening up. Inhale to center. Exhale, cactus elbows, back bend with the chest and the heart open. Exhale, forward fold, letting the hands go. Inhale to flat back, rise. Exhale to fold. 2 more times. Inhale, flatten your spine, come into a beautiful L shape. Exhale, release. Follow your breath, last round. Inhale to lengthen, pull the navel in towards the spine. Exhale to fold. Knees bend a lot, step your left foot back. Runner's lunge, keep that back heel lifted, hands on opposite side of that right foot. And think about lowering the pelvis. Bend your right knee a lot. Left hand roots, right arm comes to the sky. We twist to open, and you can stay right here. If you feel stable in your back leg and you have no knee problems, roll onto the outer edge of your left foot as you open into the twist. So you're stretching that whole lateral leg for 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it back to center. Roll back to the left foot. Hands root. Right foot to the sky. 3-legged dog. Reach it up. Take it into a deep bend. Bring a flexion into your foot. See if you can root through your left foot and keep that right knee open. Circle the right knee forward. Couple circles. Clear. Last 2. Bring it down, dog. Shift forward to plank. Inhale fully. Charge your body with breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, scoop to your back bend. We open. We expand the frontal plane. We exhale into down dog. 3 breaths. Letting the breath guide you. Letting your head release. Shift your weight into your right foot. Bring your left leg high. See how much you can ground through that right foot as you bend your left knee. Flex your left foot. Try to get that left heel to your bum and circle that left knee forward. So huge circles to clear that socket. Keep circling. Extend the leg to the sky and then step it through between the hands. We stay low in runner's lunge. Really expand legs in opposite directions. Right hand roots, left arm opens to the sky. So we twist towards our left knee. You can stay in this lunge. You can also roll onto the lateral side of your right foot. So you're gonna open a little more and it's really active. You have to turn on your muscles. 2 more breaths. Expand and contract with the breath. Left hand down. Roll back to that right foot. Inhale to step forward. Let it go. Uttanasana, bow. You can grab your legs. If you feel ready to invite that deeper fold, pull your body towards your legs. Make sure the head is relaxed. Make sure your neck is turned off every time you come upside down. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Rise to the sky. Take your hands down into prayer to your heart. Feet are hips distance. We sink into a light chair pose and shift your weight to your left foot. Bring your right knee up. So there's a little squeeze. We're bringing that right knee towards the prayer hands. Take your arms wide. Begin to extend the right leg slowly behind you. Warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. So we have the arms wide to balance. Right foot stays in flexion. We try to get our body in line with the ground. And then soar the hands to the mat. Bring the right leg to the sky and dive towards your left leg. Standing splits, Hanumasana for 3. Big exhale, release the boundaries. 2. Inhale, stamina and resilience. Slowly bring that right knee behind the left knee. Both knees bend and squeeze. We're squeezing the adductors. We're pulling those legs towards eagle legs. Right hand stays on the mat. Left arm spirals to the sky. We twist. We exhale to ring our organs. And we release the hand. We take that right foot down and we bow. Come to the tippy toes. Lower your tail. We will be in a toe squat with feet hips distance. Try to squeeze towards midline. Stabilize the ankles. Stabilize the spine. Breathe a lot. Smile. Remember, this is a practice, right? No perfection. Just humans doing our best. 3, 2, growl it out. And 1. Hands to the mat. Legs straighten and we fold. Observe right and left side. Should feel different. Inhale, rise, arms come open. We reverse the swan dive. We take the hands to prayer and to the heart. Pause, stand up tall in your glory, in your beauty. Always transforming, growing, evolving. I picked the butterfly card this morning in my tarot and oracle, remembering about the transformation, the cocoon, the stage of the chrysalis, that struggle before we bloom, before we blossom, right? Sit back into chair with those feet about hips distance. Tuck your tail under. So as we sit down, sometimes our bum will start to extend, tail will lift, really rooted under. So we bring engagement to the low core. Shift your weight to your right foot. Bring your left knee towards your chest. Try to bring that knee all the way towards those prayer hands. Balance. Arms wide. Balance arms. Extend the left leg back. Warrior 3. Keep that foot in flexion. Try to keep the hips square. Bring your body towards the earth so we are horizontal. Feel your horizon. Breathe a lot for 3. Lengthen your neck. 2. And as you exhale, dive hands to the mat. Left leg to the sky. Reach it up. Point the toes. Bow towards your right leg. The closer the body comes, the higher that left leg will go. Big exhale to fold. Both knees bend. We slide that left knee behind the right to squeeze. Squeeze towards midline. Maybe you stay here, bringing a little bit of cat into your spine. Maybe you come for the twist and you open right arm to the sky. We ring the organs. Exhale. For 3, keep your neck long and your face soft. 2. And release. Hand to the mat. Left foot to the mat. Bow and exhale. Rise to your tippy toes. Lower your bum towards your lifted heels. Hands to prayer to balance. Woo! Find your drishti, a little focal point. Mine is into the garden. It is so beautiful and green. Maybe it's just to the earth. Maybe you feel so sturdy and grounded you can close your eyes. Whoa! Take your hands to the mat. Step or hop back to plank. Feel your strength. Keep your toes as they are in plank, so our feet are in flexion, and just lower your pelvis to the earth as much as you can. So you might be into a full up dog, but with toes hooked under, not tops of the feet, or you might just be a tiny bit low. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank, maybe a tiny bit lower. So we're oscillating. Exhale into dog. Inhale into plank or lower. It can be a variation of up dog, but we do not switch the toes. Exhale. Inhale. Take 3 more, do your best. Inhale to come forward, exhale to go back. Last round. Bring your knees down. Come to seated on your heels, hero's pose. If this is not an option, come to your butt. We'll be here for a pranayama. So arms come out. We hook those elbows towards the ribs. Hands are like little scoops. Mouth comes round like an O shape. And as we inhale, arms come up, left hand over top, exhale down. It's going to be fierce, and we want to physically hit those triceps into the ribs. Round mouth, eyes closed, gaze to your third eye, and begin. Keep going. You get into a rhythm with your breath, and it feels beautiful, right? So this rhythmic breathing, the cycles, just like the moon, always returning and keeping in rhythm. So go do your best. Mouth is an O shape. We breathe in and out through the mouth. Gazes to the third eye. Hands are like little scoops. Elbows stay bent. If you need something else to do, engage Mula Bandha, engage your perineum, your root lock, and continue. If your shoulders get tired, see if you can push through the exhaustion to the other side. If you need to take a break, you can, and then rejoin. Continue. Pick up the pace for the last couple moments. Woo! Reach up, interlace all your fingers except for your thumb and pointer finger. Inhale. Retain the breath, sip in extra air. Hold the breath. Pull your locks, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha, all the locks to contain the energy. When you need, before you feel faint, exhale to release. Hands to the knees. Pause, close your eyes, sit. Take your chin to the sky. Take your head in circles to the left. Big rotations. 3. 2. Open your mouth for your jaw. And 1. Switch. 3 rotations to the right. Just enjoy these soft, subtle movements that make a big impact. Ooh, last one. Inhale, rise up to your knees. Bring your arms to the sky. Let your knees be hips distance. Sweep the right hand back, either to the heel or to the low back for half camel. Open the chest, open the chin. Breathe. 3. Press your hips forward. 2. And release. Right arm forward. We reach to the sky. Left arm circles back. Reach for the heel or hand comes to the low back to support you. Open. Ustrasana. Pressing the frontal plane for 3. 2. And bring it up. Take those cactus elbows. Expand the chest. Expand the heart. And exhale. Hands to the mat. Step back for plank. Breathe a lot. Roll the heels to the left, keeping the feet on separate planes. The right foot is in front of the left, and the right arm comes to the sky. We're in side plank. We reach and lift. As we exhale, right fingers wrap around the left ribs, and then we inhale to open. Exhale to wrap. Inhale to open. Last time. Squeeze the fingers around the left ribs. We're internally rotating. Hand to the mat. Roll the heels to the right. Left arm to the sky. Reach and lengthen. Exhale. Wrap right fingers, left fingers into right ribs. Open and wrap. Open and wrap. Take it back to plank. Lower slow to the mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to your back bend. Open the chest. Exhale, down dog. 3 deep breaths. Spread your shoulders. Full, complete exhales. Take the weight into the left foot. Bring your right leg to the sky. Reach it up. Step it between the hands. Pivot your back heel down. Rise up for warrior 2. Hips and heart point to the left. Right knee bends. Take the arms to the sky. Straight up. Straighten your right leg. Lengthen through all the limbs. And then bend back into that right knee. Get as low as you can. Feel your warrior. Tuck your tail. Lighten through your toes. Lengthen through your arms. And straighten back into that right leg. Begin to lean to the right, coming towards triangle, but with the arms extended. So you might not get far. You might get really far. And when you need, right hand comes down to support your left arm comes to the sky. Breathe for 3. Twist your gaze to your left hand. 2. And 1. Bring your hands down. Turn your toes to point to the left. Walk your hands in front of your left foot and bend your left knee a lot. Peel your right toes up. Skandasana. So that knee and left side is bent as much as you can. Left hand, left elbow go inside the left knee. Right arm to the sky to twist into this lunge. 2 breaths. Squeeze the belly. Smile to open. Shift the weight back. Bring those right toes back to the mat. We're in wide leg forward fold. Bow. Your toes are in line. Your heels are in line. And you can try to get your head to the mat. Breathe into your hamstrings. Breathe into the backs of your legs. If you can get your head onto the ground, beautiful. We're prepping for headstand. If you have headstand in your practice, you can go up. If it's not in your practice, you can play with balancing and maybe lifting one heel. If you come upside down, take long, deep breaths. Do not dump the weight into your head. It's a soft connection from the crown, that upper starry cauldron, to the earth. If you came up, come down slow. Come down as graceful as you can. Everybody, feet on the earth. Press into your hands, lengthen your spine. Take a cat pose. Take a cow pose. Take 2 more and exhale through your mouth as you come into cow. So you cleanse your throat. You remove frustrations. You cleanse your breath. Bend your right knee. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Step back, down dog. 3 breaths. Any movement, if you want to bounce, if you want to pedal, or stillness feels good. We have 2 more breaths. Right foot stays rooted. Left leg goes high. Straighten it up, reach it up, and then as you're ready, step it between the hands. Back heel pivots to the mat. So as we come to warrior 2, we're stable. We have a wide stance. If it's too narrow, we don't get as close to the ground. Earth element, reach through your arms and then bring them up to the sky. So palms are pointing to each other, containing the energy. Straighten your left leg. All limbs are straight. We reach through all the lines of our body, and then we sink into that left knee a lot. Feel this warrior 2. Keep your heart pointing to the right. Keep your hips pointing to the right, and see if you can soften through your toes. Soften your face and your jaw. Straighten your left leg. Start to lean towards triangle. So we know Trikonasana, right? We have arms extended to engage the muscles along the side's body. Left fingers can come down, right arm to the sky. Keep it all straight and strong. Gaze up to your right thumb. Breathe. Take that right hand down to the mat. Turn all the toes to the right. Hands walk into the front of the right foot. Right knee bends. We get low. Left toes reach. So we're pressing the heel of the left foot into the ground. Right elbow inside right knee to help you to open left arm to the sky. Twist. Be gentle on your knees. If it feels too deep, lift up more. You don't have to get your bum to the ground. For 3, soften your throat and your neck. 2, big exhale, release tension. Take the left hand down. Shift the weight back to your left foot. Feet are running parallel, and we take a wide leg forward fold. Parsarita, Paschimottanasana. Expand and release. Let the lines of the legs expand as we dive. Try to get the head to touch the ground. So even if there's a light connection of that crown chakra to the earth, we cycle the energy. We get our mind to calm and settle. Press into your hands for tabletop spine. Round your back, round your pelvis into cat. Exhale to extend into cow. 2 more. We round, we inhale, we tuck. We exhale, we expand. You can stick out your tongue. Last round. Round it up. And stick it out. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Toes, left toes point forward. We step back. Downward facing dog. You can bounce. You can pedal. You can be still. Listen. 5 breaths. Let your head release. Stay in down dog. If you need a break, go to child's pose. That's where we're going to meet next. Breathe a lot. 2 more breaths. Feel the release. Feel the charge of energy when we consciously breathe. Bring your knees down wide. Bring your big toes to touch and come back into child's pose. Soften your forehead into the ground. If it doesn't reach, stack your hands and allow your forehead to connect to your hands. Your hands will channel the energy from the ground into the skull. Follow your breath. How does it feel? Harness the breath. Be in full awareness of the breath. Begin to come up to seated on your heels. We're in hero's pose. We elongate and extend the arms open wide into the sky. Interlace the fingers except for the thumb and pointer finger. Tuck your tail under. And if you're not pregnant or on your moon cycle, begin breath of fire. In and out through the nose. And as we exhale, the navel pulls in. So that's what we're focusing on is the exhale, that pulling in, that squeezing and wringing out. And then the inhale is passive. The inhale calms, just like a vacuum of energy. Once you get into your rhythm, close your eyes, take your gaze to your third eye, and pump the navel. Think of a fire, a little cauldron full of fire at your navel center, and see it illuminate. Orange, red, blue flame. Almost there. Do your best. Inhale, retain your breath. Sip in extra air through your mouth. Hold. Exhale, release. Release your legs. Take your legs out in front and take the soles of the feet to touch, and the knees are open wide. And bring your legs about 1.5 to 2 feet away from your body. So we're not pulling them in really, really close. We're making space. So if you could touch your forehead to your feet, your forehead would rest right in the lovely arch of your feet. So use your elbows to press your knees open and wide. You can grab ankles or shins. And as you exhale, think of bowing forward with a straight spine. So you can keep your spine straight by keeping your gaze towards your big toes. And if you don't understand what I mean, take your gaze towards your navel and see how your back rounds. And then shift your gaze just slightly past your toes and invite your body down to the ground. Long, deep breathing into sensation. What and where do you feel it? Take 3 more breaths. Full breaths, using the exhale to soften deeper. Inhale to rise up. Keep those feet glued together. Slide your legs closer to your body now. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you. Left hand pushes into that right knee to help you to ring your spine. Exhale a lot. Take 2 more breaths. Focus on the exhale. Focus on the squeezing of the liver, the squeezing of the intestines. Clearing old, stagnant blood from the body. Making room for fresh, yummy nectar. Inhale back to center. Arms come high. Pause in the middle. Cactus elbows open. Hands behind you. Fingers point to your body. Your hands are spread, down dog worthy, and we glue the feet together. Press your hips high. Keep your knees open. Squeeze the scapula. Let your head rest back. We're lifting. We're breathing. Fill the frontal plane. Exhale through the mouth. Last breath. Exhale, let your bum come down. Sweep your arms forward and up as you inhale. Twist to the left. Hook those hands. Ring the body. Focus on the exhale. So when the inhale comes, we may have to unwind to create space, but let the exhale be so complete, like you're wringing a cloth, like you're wringing a sponge, to allow it to completely empty. Release. Take it back to center. Gather your knees into your chest. and extend your left leg straight out. Left leg is in flexion, rooted. Right leg becomes our baby and we rock it. So however you can grab or wrap that right leg and see if the movement can come from the arms. So we're moving the leg, but the leg is passive. 3. Breathe and lengthen your spine. 2. And 1. Take that leg to center. Keep hold of it with your left hand. Bring your right arm to the side. And we're going to lean to the right until you feel that right hip, that right ball and socket pressing into the ground. And then we're going to roll it out. So we roll out the deep 6, all those big gluteus minimus, gluteus maximus, giant muscles. Rock it out, roll it out. 3. It should feel good. 2 and 1. Take it back to center. Right foot plants inside the left thigh. Or if you can hook that heel into your root, feeling connection of that right heel to your mule. Beautiful. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold to your left leg. Grab it anywhere you can. Bow to it. Humble your head. Humble your heart. And soften. Two more breaths. Inhale, rise, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, cactus, elbows, chest and heart, and chin come up. Hands release. Release that right leg, extend it forward. Notice the difference in the legs a lot. Right leg should feel longer and like there's lots of fluid energy channeling. Left leg, maybe not so much. Let's make it even. Bring that left leg into your hands and rock the leg. However you can grab that leg and envision the arms rocking the baby that is the left leg. Rock-a-bye, baby. Just kidding. Rock, rock. Breathe and smile. So thankful for our bodies, right? That we can get on the ground and we can get up. Some people can't even get on the ground. So we move, we breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg at center. Right hand remains on the left leg. Left arm comes to the side. And we lean to the left. Left hand is our support as we circle the left hip. So we really circle it and we clear. You may feel certain spots where there's a lot of sensation or intensity and others may not. Rock it out. Clear that left hip. Clear the glutes. Ooh, it's a genius stretch. Thank you to Miss Sarah Shea for teaching me this one. 3. Shout out 2 to all my teachers. My students become my teachers. My teachers become my students. We share the energy. The teaching is always from each other, learning. Take it to center. Place that left foot inside the right thigh. Bring it as close to your root as you can. So if you can connect that heel to your bum, beautiful. Inhale up. Dive to your right leg. Exhale a lot. Soften to the right leg. Humble. Relax your forehead. Relax your internal gaze. Soften. Soften your body. When we want to become more flexible, when we want to be able to flow, we must soften, right? If we are really rigid and tight, we cannot be flexible at the same time. So we want to soften with the exhale, soften the breath, soften the belly. 3 more breaths. Audible exhale if it feels good. Sigh it out. Soften. Clear the throat chakra. Sometimes just a ha or a yum will really change the frequency and the vibration in the throat, allowing us to speak our truth, to speak eloquently so that we can be understood, so that we can be heard the first time. And release. Start to come up, sweep the arms high. Cactus elbows one last time. Lift the chin, lift the chin. Take your hands down beside you. Take the left leg straight out. See if we can feel that regulation, that symbiotic relationship now happening between the legs. If your bum is fleshy, lift the flesh. Press the sits bones into the ground. Flex your feet. Bring your hands alongside your body and your fingers point forward. Your hands are in flexion. Try to press your palms into the ground. Lengthen your spine. Lift up through the crown of your head. Your 1,000-petal lettuce at the crown of your head. Breathe. 3. Dandasana. 2. And 1. Slowly lower to your back. You can use it as a core exercise and take your time as you lower. You can also come straight down. You can also come back to seated and do a couple extended leg crunches if that feels good. Try to use your legs like an anchor. Lean back and lean forward. I'll do 3 more. See if you're with me. If you're already laying on your back, that's okay too. Last 2. Woohoo! Strengthening up liver, tonifying the internal organs. And when you're ready, come to your back, squeeze your knees into your chest. Rock right and left. If you tend to get one hip higher than the other, if your pelvis goes out of alignment, this is a great way to realign and balance the pelvis, rocking along those iliac crests. Breathe and rock. I'm definitely having some adjustments happening here in mine. Wow. 3 more rocks. Right. 2 left. Ooh, feels so good. Take it back to center. Ground your feet so that your knees are pointing to the sky. And bring your hands up to your eyebrows. Using your thumb and your pointer finger, we're just going to start at the base of the eyebrow closest to the bridge of the nose and squeeze your eyebrow. Yeah, you can go as hard or soft as you want. Just notice how it feels. And then move a millimeter laterally and squeeze the eyebrows. So we're going to do this the whole length of the eyebrow. It should feel delicious if you have sinus pressure, if you're dealing with allergies, anything going on in the dome in your head. Oh, make sure you get the whole length of your eyebrows. It feels so good. And then bring your arms overhead. Palms are pointing up to the sky. And we still have our feet rooted into the mat. We walk our heels towards our butt. Our feet are hips distance. Our feet are parallel. Our arms are overhead with the palms pointing to the sky. Try to keep your head and your arms grounded and start to lift your hips into bridge. So in this extended bridge, we really roll onto the upper thoracic, where the thoracic spine meets the cervical vertebra. We tend to get a little hump or a little extension there because of our lives, so press it into the ground. Press the tops of your hands into the ground. The palms are pointing to the sky. The knees squeeze together. We open the chest. We breathe into the belly. Two more breaths. Roll roll down slow. Take the arms with you. So the arms reach towards the sky. When the back touches the ground, the arms are alongside your body. The legs extend, right leg first, left leg second, and the palms turn to the sky. Find your Shavasana, take up room on the ground. Take a couple clearing breaths to release anything that remains from your practice. Become like an open channel to the energies flowing through us. We are that, the earth, the fire, the water, the air. We are the elements. Feel the elementals in your body, the density of your bones, the breath, the fluid waters of the body. Become connected with all that you are. Become connected with your whole being as you rest into corpse pose, Shavasana. Rest until you hear my voice bringing you back, and be still, be calm and quiet. Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsavetur Baremiyam Bhargo Devas Yadimahi Diyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsavetur Baremiyam Bhargo Devas Yadimahi Diyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsavetur Baremiyam Bhargo Devas Yadimahi Diyo Yonam Prachodaya Om Shanti 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 Om. And start to bring your awareness back into your body, back into your breath. Feel the inhale rejuvenating and bringing in fresh lunar energy, fresh light into your body. Begin to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Begin to roll onto one side, taking fetal position for a moment or two, making sure to invoke gratitude, making sure to remember this centered presence that we can carry with us all day, right? We get frustrated, something happens, maybe knocks us off our center. We can remember this sensation and come back here. When you feel complete, press to a seated posture, easy cross leg, where we began our practice this morning. Meet me here. Sweep the arms out and up. Gather your energy for today. Take your hands into prayer. Take your hands to your heart. We'll chant one Om to seal the practice. Please allow it to be loud, to carry. Utilize your voice. Inhale to chant. With a smile, we bow. We honor each other. We honor the ancestors. We honor all of the elements present in our lives. It is my honor to practice with you. Namaste. Thank you so very much for practicing. If you love the practice, you can donate through Venmo or PayPal. Tomorrow night will be Yin Yoga at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Mountain Standard, whatever. So if you want to do that, show up tomorrow, have some props and maybe a cup of tea, and we will relax and expand our bodies. So much love. Happy Moon Day, Lunar Day, the energy of the feminine receptivity. May it be with you.